one of my goals is to clean these windows. Well, let me say that the right way. See, what happened was my mom came by and she noticed how dirty my windows were and had to mention that to me. So therefore, my goal is, so that I'm not embarrassed by my mom again, I will clean these windows twice a year in the spring and the fall. So I've gathered my supplies. I got a good brush, I got a squeegee. People say newspaper is better than paper towel, and it's certainly a lot cheaper. Got my bucket and spray, a hose if I need it. So I've actually never done this before, so wish me luck. So again, I've been gathering these ingredients. I've had a purchase a few, and I got my ladder out here, and thankfully I'm not too afraid of heights. And so I hope this all goes well and doesn't take me too long. Except there's a little problem. The ladder's not in the right place. I was so busy with all the different things I had to purchase that I guess I didn't think about where to put the ladder. So no matter how many steps I take in the right direction of getting these windows washed, if I don't have my ladder up against the right spot, it's just not going to happen. And you know, sometimes that's the way we are with other goals as well. We might have a goal of being a good parent, but then we find ourselves yelling at our kids a lot. I know I did. We might have goals of getting a car, but then we're spending our money elsewhere. And we were talking in the last segment of having a goal of getting a job or getting a better job because we needed money. And so the question is, are the steps we take every day going to lead to that goal? So that's true for all of our goals. We want to make sure that we have our steps aligned with where we want to head. And so if we're trying to save money to be able to move out and therefore, get a job in order to do that or get a better job, but we find ourselves doing impulse buying, and when we're spending time, wasting time online instead of maybe looking for a job online, we're also going to find that our steps are not taking us to our goal. So regardless of which goal you are going to be working on, maybe to be a better parent or to get a job or get a different job, you want to make sure that your steps that you take are also really going to be in line with achieving your goal. So maybe you want to be looking online for a job, or when you're out and about in the community, to make sure you're tidy in case you have an opportunity to fill out an application or talk to a manager. And maybe you want to talk to friends to find out about where there's some jobs. Just make sure that all the steps you take will really lead you to your goal. Okay, so again, you want to create the steps. Just brainstorm the different steps that you'll want to take to accomplish your goal. Make sure they are aligned with your goal, that when you take these steps, it will help you achieve your goal. After you brainstorm them, then put them in the right order, then sequence them. It's better to brainstorm first and then come up with the right order. After that, you want to identify the cues that will either remind you to accomplish your goal or the cues that might distract you away from your goal. Like for example, whenever I have a goal about losing weight, a cue for me to be distracted from my goal would be driving by the Dairy Queen, especially with a drive-through. So I will deliberately go a different route so I don't pass by that. A cue for saving money might be to actually put maybe a sticky note on your debit card to remind you not to use it. A cue that could help you either in a positive way or distract you would be going online. Do you tend to be spontaneous with shopping, or would you be looking for a job, searching for a job online? So you can see you want to identify the things that will either remind you to work on your goal, to take those steps, to use the tools available to you, or the ones that will distract you, and you want to avoid those cues. Then another tool that will be very helpful is to have somebody hold you accountable. So someone like your mentor who will hold you accountable, ask you regularly, are you taking the steps you need, and also to find out what progress you're making. So in summary, you want to make sure you have a plan, you identify the steps to take to help you achieve your goal, make sure again they're aligned with your goal, they'll get you to your goal, identify the cues that will help you achieve your goal and the ones that might distract you away from your goal. You want to find a way to track your progress and also have somebody hold you accountable, and I know your mentor will do that for you. So best of luck to you with this.
Jane, remember, you wanted me to remind you, you have to clean the windows.
Thanks a lot, Sherry. I'll get back on that right away.